Hello and welcome back to the channel and welcome to another Fringe reaction. This is season 4 episode 12 and it's called Welcome to Westfield. That's sounding very WandaVision to me. Last episode was Making Angels and we had a guy that thought it was his God-given right to kill people before they possibly destroy their own lives and other lives in the process, before some great disaster should befall them. To be honest, it sounds a little bit like the plot of a film called Frequently Asked Questions About Time Travel. The main premise of that is to kill people, to kill famous people right when they hit their prime, so that they don't have a chance to decay that reputation. It was an episode last time very much focused on Astrid, both Astrids. And we learned a few things about the other side's Astrid that we didn't know. And in context, it kind of makes sense. And I'm wondering if they're going to explore that any further in future episodes. Okay, welcome to Westfield. Let's go.
I love you. Do you love me?
I do.
That's Lincoln. Which Olivia? Which Olivia? No, that's Peter. So it's definitely a dream then. Oh, engines cutting out. We've seen this before. UFO? That's not a UFO. That's a crashed plane. What the hell? Their engine's cutting out is caused by something else. The plane can't do that, surely. Oh no, 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 no! Whatever caused it also affected the plane. The plane is a victim, not a culprit. Silly me.
Welcome to Vermont.
Thanks. So, what brings us here?
Planning 591 was passing overhead when a disturbance occurred mid-flight. Appears their electrical and hydraulic systems failed.
Walter? I'm sorry, I can't seem to reach him.
Any survivors?
None. Approximately 3 hours ago, every vehicle on this stretch of highway inexplicably lost power.
Well, could be some sort of interference. Are there any high-frequency radio towers around?
None. That would explain some of the stranger events described by witnesses. Objects suspended in midair.
Walter, are you getting this?
It was a nice day for a drive. Well, let's get started, shall we?
This is very unusual for him.
Well done convincing him to leave the lab.
Yeah.
Don't look at me. This was his idea.
He's turning, because of Peter's influence, he's turning into the Walter we remember. The Walter he's supposed to be.
It seems that for a brief moment, the electromagnetic force in this area was increased dramatically.
Which is why all of the car's electrical systems failed. And probably the planes as well.
Yeah.
Strong enough to leave a residual magnetic force
And all metal objects in the vicinity. The best in Westfield, do you see?
Damn it.
What's up?
I can't get a signal. I'm gonna hit that payphone on the corner, see if I can get an ETA from Astrid. We may have to get the rhubarb to go.
All right, we'll meet you in there.
Your largest slice of rhubarb pie and coffee, please.
All right. Oh, where are you folks from?
Boston.
Ah, it's a lovely city. You know what? I like you. Pie's on the house.
Well, He seems easily pleased, and he gives away free pie.
So, what can I get for you?
Pardon?
What do you want to order?
What's going on here?
But I ordered a moment ago. I ordered rhubarb pie. And you even offered to give it to me free of charge.
No, he didn't.
You trying to steal food?
No, of course not.
Nobody steals from me. Not you.
What the hell's going on here? Who the hell's Cliff?
Still gotta get you that pie. Must have forgot. I'm sorry about that.
Well, what? He's a bit Jekyll and Hyde, isn't he? He's got some sort of... Oh my God. Is that Cliff? Oh, there's a body down there as well. So you just murdered everyone and just started running the business? Wow, what the... Well done, Olivia. Right. Why the hell is he acting so psychotic?
I just found another body behind the counter.
What are you thinking, serial killer?
I don't know. I mean, I think
Yeah.
there's something off about this entire town.
Meaning what?
The whole place is deserted. I can't get a cell signal. All the phone lines are down.
Oh, it's really giving me WandaVision vibes now.
The nearest hospital is 20 miles away.
Then let's get moving. Grab his feet.
Their car's not going to work, is it?
Stay with this. What's your name?
Yeah, I thought it might be Cliff.
Did you see that?
Yeah, welcome to Westfield. You must have gotten turned around someplace.
Yeah, I guess so.
You just gotta stay
Oh.
on the main road. It takes you right back to the highway.
I thought I did.
They're in a loop. Yeah.
Your girlfriend's right. Trapped here. No. Here, two ladies.
We're not safe here. This town, everyone's crazy.
Yeah, I think they've worked out that this town's crazy.
It started 3 nights ago. My sister woke us up. She was frantic. She was so scared. A man had broken into her house. I tried calling the sheriff, but the phones were down. So I went over. When I got there, I found her husband in the bedroom, shot in the head, point blank.
The intruder killed him.
Not the intruder.
The wife.
Her. She said she'd never seen him before in her life. They'd been married for 18 years.
Oh, it's the other side. Weeping through. It's the other side weeping through.
First, confusion, forgetting things, tremors. Some of them became paranoid. Others turned violent.
Like our friend at the diner.
A few of us who were immune were holed up at the high school, including my wife and daughter.
Okay, he's immune. Or so he thinks. So yeah, I'm absolutely convinced it's a bleed through from the other timeline, not the other universe, the other timeline.
I thought you were dead. What happened? Long story.
How many people do you have here?
12 of us made it. 11. Teresa. When? This morning. Locked her up in one of the empty classrooms.
So they're not really immune, they're just... It's very, very, very delayed. She seems fine.
Teresa.
You're the man from the government. You're here about our air quality.
Yeah.
The air quality's bad here, isn't it?
The cook at the diner had 2 irises in each eye.
She's got 2 sets of teeth.
Is creating some sort of rapid mitosis, causing the cells to replicate exponentially, duplicating body parts. Teresa.
I should start supper. Lee's going to be home soon. Her husband, he passed 6, 7 years ago.
Oh dear. So, but not in the other timeline.
I should start supper. Lee's gonna be home soon.
Oh, kind of sounds like Alzheimer's or dementia. That's slipping.
It's just too much electromagnetic interference. I think we're stuck here for a while.
What?
What happened? I don't know. I just found her like this.
Oh my God! She's killed herself.
She got loose somehow. She was fine when we got here. I mean, if it happened to her, what's to say it's not going to happen to the rest of us? And why hasn't anybody come?
We're all gonna be okay. We just need to figure out what's happening here and find out how to get out.
I think I've worked out what's happened in this town. When I examined Teresa's blood, I found 92 chromosomes in her DNA.
92?
That's twice the genetic material that should appear in any human being.
Okay, well, how is that possible?
Billy and I once combined a tiny portion of our universe with the alternate universe in a goldfish bowl in our lab. Besides what it did to the goldfish, the effect on the physics in the overlapping areas was catastrophic. Gravity, electromagnetic
So,
fields.
Walter, what you're saying is the two universes merged together somehow.
Yes.
I'm afraid I am.
Well, how can two universes merging drive an entire town insane?
Maybe the same thing that's happening to the town is happening to the town's people. They're merging with their doppelgangers.
Which would explain why Teresa thought her husband was alive and dead at the same time. I mean, can you imagine being flooded with years of experiences and memories that were not your own? The mind unable to distinguish between what's real and what is not.
Okay, well, can it be reversed?
Sadly, no. I am afraid the damage is done.
Agent Dunham, you need to see this.
Oh, yeah. Now the universe is definitely merging.
That is phase 2.
There must be something we can do. You said that the forces of nature are colliding. Do you think they could be offset by opposite forces?
We need to find the place where the opposite forces meet and cancel out.
Like the eye of the storm.
In a hurricane, the center is said to be the safest spot.
And after this thing is said and done, it might be the only place that survives.
And how do they do that? How do you determine where the centre of this is? They're never going to finish. They're never going to solve this by the end of the episode, surely. So no clue as to who's doing it or why or how even. Whatever it is, it seems to be over now. That's a wasteland.
Understood. Coordinate with COC and keep me apprised of any changes.
Oh, they managed to get in then.
Anything?
Search teams just checked in. They scanned the entire area. No other survivors.
Good night.
Good night, Walter.
No, Walter doesn't want him to leave anymore. He's grown attached to him. It's given him hope. And healed some wounds. And this is going to be Lincoln. No, it's not. It's Peter. Wow. I am wrong so much today.
Just in the neighborhood. What is that smells so fantastic?
What do you mean? It's Friday. I ordered Damiano's.
Whoa. Olivia.
She is affected. Has he somehow jumped home? I don't think he's jumped home. I think she's still affected. So the question, well, two questions, depending on what that situation is. How did he get home, if indeed he's managed to get home? Which, judging by the scene with Walter, is probably not the case. So, how is she still affected? But they did say it took a long time, but surely that means if it's still in effect, then the other survivors are still in danger. They could turn. Episode has raised some questions. I hope we're going to get a little bit more on it at some point. A little bit more explanation on what's going on. I mean, if it's tied in with David Jones, then I assume we are, because he's the big bad villain of this entire show. And we've still got to come to pass the what the Observer's prophecy of Olivia having to die. Although again, I think that's less literal than it sounds. I think he was talking fairly figuratively. Brilliant episode again. Much to think about. I'll sign off. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll speak to you next time. Until then, keep well, stay safe. Bye bye.